a group of folks who are in the construction business. They're largely family-owned or employee-owned companies. They're the ones that build the freeways, the bridges, and build the pads that all of your homes are sitting on. So they've been a long time organization in this community, and they're very, very supportive of local government and quality elected officials. They have a PAC. It's been very effective in supporting candidates for local office. I don't know if anybody's here today from the Citrus Valley Association of Realtors, but they've been the sponsor for both of these events, annual events. I know they have an event in Pasadena this evening, so they weren't sure they were going to be able to be here. Let me also recognize Huff Strategies. Since Bob Huff finished his public service on the Diamond Bar City Council, the State Assembly, and the State Senate, he had to get a real job. He's now a consultant. If you've got issues with the state legislature, if you need political campaign assistance, if you need any kind of work at the local government level or international trade for that matter, he and Mei are a very dynamic team, and we're very proud to have them as sponsors today. Stephen Lee, Mayor Stephen Lee. Stephen was able to get himself re-elected while he was on assignment with the Army in the sand country somewhere across the planet, and took some of his extra campaign money to support our effort today. So thank you for that, Stephen. The Liu Law Firm, David Liu, Vaughn Liu, thank you. I will tell you that David and Daniel both are very active in the community. They both have podcasts with substantial followings, tens of thousands of people who follow them on social issues, political issues, current events, and they are very, very persuasive in the Asian community. Golden Property Solutions, you saw Sophie is a family-owned company. They do real estate investment and real estate property management, and we are really thrilled to have her support this time. And Minuteman Trucking, many of you know Peter Amundsen. He's a former chairman of the Lincoln Club. He was a former councilman in Arcadia. He's got auditors or something out of town tonight, so he wasn't sure he was going to make it either. And then Lewis Associates, just because I like to do this kind of stuff. But why are we here? As Stephen said, elected officials, it's important in nonpartisan office that we build the bench that we need for partisan office. And if you look at the legislature and Congress and higher office, most of those people come out of local government. And it's important that we elect Republicans to city councils, to school boards, to water boards, to those nonpartisan offices that become the farm club for higher office and for the policies that take place in this state and in this country. Tonight we've got representatives here, and it's trying to rebuild the Republican big tent, if you will. We've got representatives here tonight from not just elected officials and former elected officials and candidates, but from the Young Republicans, from the Women's Federated, from the LA County Party, from the Log Cabin Republicans, from the central committees at the 49th, 48th, and 56th districts. And I think what we're going to do, and what we're going to try to do this next year, this is a big election year coming up, with a presidential election, a big turnout. There are a lot of races on the ballot. And we need to pool our resources, pool our energies, and pool our manpower and our resources, and target those races and see what we can do to elect more Republicans to local office. 8 years ago, half the people in a nonpartisan office were Republicans. With the changes that got made by the Democrats in the election process, with absentee voting, with flipping the ballot in LA County so the local offices are at the top, with ballot harvesting, with all the changes that got made, the Republicans now hold less than 25% of the seats in nonpartisan office. So they have achieved their goal of slowly working us out of being players in the public policy arena, and we need to get back in the game. So that's part of what you're here today to help us do, and I want to thank you for that. And now we've got two great speakers for you tonight, two folks who have a great perspective on what's going on in the region. George Burns and Gracie Allen. So to introduce Supervisor Barger, let me ask Daniel Dang to come forward and make that introduction.